Yo guys, what's going on? Invin here. Today I'm bringing you guys an update on the much awaited 1.1.1 New World update. We've not heard anything from Amazon Game Studio for about a week here, and it seems like it's been with some good reason. We seem to have a very decent update from the brief skim through I've just done of these notes. So I want to bring you guys a video updating you on what's happened. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into this one here. So first things first, they've said this week's update is focused on resolving some of the issues that have arisen from our November update. Our development team is continually working on improving the New World experience, and they thank you all for your patience and reports that you continue to make on the official forums. A full list of the changes and fixes can be found below. So motes from elemental enemies have been changed, so they've fixed an issue causing large numbers of motes to drop from elemental enemies, and we've also removed the elemental motes as a reward from gathering elemental creatures, and reduced the amount of other resources acquired from them to account for the number of them in the world and the frequency at which they spawn. The original intention with these creatures was to make them challenging and infrequent encounters in the world. The way we used them in practice resulted in them becoming less dangerous and more frequent, which caused an imbalance in the amount of resources that they provided compared to the primary resources such as the elemental plants and stones. So essentially you could farm the motes way more effectively from the elemental creatures than of course actually the plants and stones there, which is what they want you to be able to farm more of as a respawning mechanism, you know, with the gathering side of things, which makes sense. So that's been changed now as well. Missing horticulture gear, so in our latest update we made a mistake that treated all tiers of the in-game horticulture harvesting gear as future content, maybe a little hint there, and unintentionally removed it from the game. So we apologise for this bug that has caused you to lose some of your rightfully earned items. If you have lost an acquired piece of harvester armour, you should have an extra rewards chest in your inventory after this update. The rewards chest contains a full set of horticulturalist armor providing at the highest tier that you have personally acquired in the past for any piece of the harvester set. They are also rolling at the maximum gear score for that tier and will be usable at any level to ensure that you can equip them. These items are marked as bind on equip like any harvester armor piece you would normally encounter, and once you open the chest it will provide you 5 items, which are the harvester hat, shirt, gloves, pants and shoes. So you're getting all of those back, and that is coming this update. It's supposed to come last one, but then something went wrong with whatever was happening there. But this time you should have that, so once this goes live, you guys will be able to log in and finally get your harvester set, which is really good news. Now, housing, this is a huge one. Re-enabled trading, moving and salvaging of furnishing / housing items. Finally, we can start making money off selling trophies, getting our guildmates to craft us those trophies, actually being able to make them and dish them out to people like we've been planning to do for weeks now. Finally, that's re-enabled, so we can actually get on that as well, which is really important. So make sure you guys take full advantage of that. Get on your rightfully earned trophies, get putting them down, and get sorting out your houses again. Also, in crafting, they have fixed a bug where dual crafting recipes were not granting enough trade skill XP, and recently we lowered the amount of trade skill XP provided by lower tiered items when a player reaches the new tier of crafting bases per skill. To use metal as an example, when a player unlocks steel recipes, they earn less from crafting iron recipes. We did this to emphasize crafting higher tiered items as you progress through the trade skills, and also to improve the value of higher tiered materials. Our intention behind this change is to reward players for crafting higher tiered items as they progress through the ranks of each trade skill. Before this change, we found that players were spending too much time crafting lower tier items as opposed to pushing their crafting skill up, crafting items that they may actually use at their current level. So they've just provided a bit of clarity there. It's not a bug fix, but they're just saying they're sticking with that, and essentially what they want is for people to continue to craft those higher tier items, and essentially what is making those raw materials even more valuable. Then we've got trading here, which has fixed an issue where players were not able to fill buy orders from local storage sheds. So that's obviously introduced with the complete combination of all of the trading posts being linked. That's now been fixed, which is really nice. Server stuff, they've fixed technical groundwork for server mergers, which is really exciting stuff. So that means they could be right around the corner, and war performance enhancements, which is much needed. Thank you for that. That's a really good fix. Then of course we've got the general bug fixes. This is a massive thing here. Void Gauntlet fixed to Oblivion, not going on cooldown if player switched weapons during the startup, and the main thing that everyone has been complaining about in PvP, Void Gauntlet fix to consumable status effects being cleansed by Oblivion. So we should no longer see food buffs, those very expensive high-end tier 5 food buffs, being cleansed by Oblivion, which is a massive, massive thing that was needed. So thank you for that, AGS. So you can now go back to using your proper builds with your food buffs enabled and get those extra bits of damage, extra bits of health, whatever you want to do. And it should actually work as intended without the Void Gauntlet just shredding through them. So really, really good stuff. Also here, fixed an issue that was causing dual crafting to not award the appropriate amount of XP for high-end tier crafts, which is good, so you now get some good stuff there. And of course, fixed an issue preventing players from earning the Lumberjack achievement, which is just a nice little fix for the QOL side of stuff as well. Really nice short little update. It's clear that they've been working on some really important things here that the community have most requested, which is absolutely fantastic. And I think this is a fantastic short little update that just addressed some of the most vital things we needed to see in New World. Right now, I'm happy with where that is at, and that's a really good update in my opinion. Hopefully, we'll see more coming to the table soon to address some other issues that we're seeing, but that is a really good start and something that I'm very happy about, particularly the fixed consumables with the Void Gauntlet, and of course being able to trade trophies and such again is going to be really, really good. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, this little recap. Again, they've dropped me in at midnight with this update, so I've tried to jump on it as soon as I can for you guys, literally as soon as it was released, straight on the video. So hopefully you have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to leave me a like down below, as it really, really does help support me here on the channel. And if you are new, you want to see more New World content, be sure to subscribe down below with the notification bell on, as I do upload every single day here to the channel, everything New World related, so make sure you join the family to be part of that. Other than that, guys, as always, thank you for watching, thanks for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care and peace.